Hello gang, welcome to today's live stream. It is, what day is it? Why does my face look weird on the camera? Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to fix this because I feel like there's a filter on it and I don't want there to be a filter on it. Why is there a filter on my face? Oh no. I don't want to enhance it. Oh, let's enhance it. Oh, that looks nicer. No, we're not doing that. We're going to be real. We're going to be so real. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name's Louisa. This is my live stream. We do it Monday to Thursdays at 10 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock LA time. Welcome, Carolina. Welcome, Miki. Welcome, all of you. Nice to have you all here. How are you? How's your weekend been? What a weekend it has been. Pretty fucking terrifying. Pretty fucking terrifying. You stayed up just for me. I am honoured and flattered. I've been trying to print something off, but it's taken me ages to print it off, and I wonder if it will work. If I have that on, is it the right way round? Is it the right way round for you to read it, or is it back to front? Do you need it the other way round? How do I make it the other way round? Ah! I don't know how to do it. How do I flip it so it's the other way round? Does anybody know in Canva how do you do it to make it the other way round? How do I position? How do I like flip? How do you flip? Does anybody know how to flip? I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time. I wanted to talk to you about a few things today. There should be an option on the top bar. Yeah, I'm trying to see it, like advanced formatting, animate, position, copy paste, FX. Does anybody know how to invert it? How's America going? Well, let's talk about it, shall we? So there's 13 of you watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think my title to my TikTok today might be the reason for few of you watching, is because I've called it, Is TikTok Anti-Feminist? And we're going to talk about we're going to use a little bit of feminism today. We're going to use that word. We're going to use the F word today. And it's something that's occurring to me that I am feeling quite disheartened about. And if you've been following me for the last, we're in week 5 of 8 weeks of spaghetti, that's throwing spaghetti at a wall. I have been releasing content online for the last 5 weeks, right? And my content, if you've never been to any of my stand-up shows before, my stand-up shows are in your face, they're funny, they're like ridiculous, they're gag heavy, they're full of jokes, but they also tend to have like a story and an arc, and they're really emotional, and they've got depth, and they're really intelligent. My shows are super intelligent, super smart, and they're beautiful. And they're shows because that's the work I want to see, that's the work I love, and it's also reflective of my audiences. Like, my audiences are beautiful, right? I love my audiences, they're smart, they're intelligent, all of those things. And I used to find it quite frustrating, and it's still very much a thing now. Women in comedy, I believe, especially in the UK, there's only a certain type of women in comedy that you'll let through, right? And I think women in many mainstream industries, there's only a certain type that you let through. And so what we've been doing on social media here is building our own community. So welcome. So I'm building my own community on here, and I'm sharing things that I think are relevant, that I think are interesting, that I love, that we share and that we talk about. Now, when I started doing comedy live, and that's my thing, in order to become mainstream, there are certain gatekeepers that you have to go through, and that can be like media, it can be press, it can be television, it can be agents, it can be promoters, it can be all of these things that you have to go through in TV and stuff. And I used to always come up against this thing of like, oh, it's comedy for women, it's comedy for women. And I would see male counterparts literally go straight through, and they would get TV shows about traveling with their friend, traveling with their buddy, not even often their buddy, just somebody that's with the same agency, traveling, doing shows with their father, doing shows with their whatever family, like male shows, doing shows about sport, and it would be mainstream shows about sport or football. And at no point did I go, well, this is comedy for men, but I always got, well, you're comedy for women. And it's like, the sexism is rife, right? It's unreal, it's rife, it's everywhere, it's all the fucking time. And to assume that it isn't, I think, is naive. It really is there. And this new age of releasing content and actually having a direct line with our relationship, so for example doing this and having a direct line with our relationship with our audiences, like how we do social media, so whether it's TikTok videos or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, but specifically I'm going to talk about Instagram and TikTok. So for Instagram, I have noticed ever since I posted a couple of posts about protect children and babies in watermelon, my reach has been suppressed and limited, right? Whenever now I post on TikTok, I have noticed that when I put in the hashtags and I'm putting just comedy content out there, I cannot find the hashtag feminism. I can't find it. It won't come up. So normally you put in a hashtag and it'll be hashtag something, it won't come up. Like, it just won't come up. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Why can't I put hashtag feminism? Let me show you, for example, right now, if I can do it. Let me show you what I can do. I'll try and show you in real time how I bet it works now, which is going to be so annoying. Okay, so let's put a photo. Hi! I don't know where the camera is. It's there. Next, let's put in hashtag. Oh. There you go. Right. So I've just done a photo, put in a hashtag, right? And I can put in FYP. That comes up. FYP. I can put in friendly. That comes up. There's friendly. Can you see that? It comes up. Now let me put in feminism. Nothing. Now you tell me, why is TikTok not letting me put hashtag feminism? Why can I not put in hashtag feminism? Because I think that's fundamentally problematic. Because feminism is about the equality of women in the world alongside boys, right? Alongside men. We need each other. This is not an anti-men thing, right? Relax your crack. So why will it not do it? Do you want an honest bloke's opinion? I don't care whether you're an honest bloke or not. I want to have a conversation about why it's hiding it. And yet, I posted a video at the weekend when the USA bombed Iran, from a president who said he will be the least warmongering president, right? And there will be peace, and he will bring peace to the Middle East, and he will do it like no one else has ever done it before. And he can't believe that the American money will be spent on America, like Americans will be protected, and it's all about making America great again, and how wonderful America is, and how the people of America deserve so much more, and actually we will look after our own country and not anywhere else. We will do all of those things. That individual, somehow, I would like to know two things. A, who owns him? Who owns the American presidency? Because whether you're George Bush or Donald Trump, you still want to bomb the Middle East. So who owns it, right? Who owns it? Two, when he bombed Iran, and I did a video and said this is supposed to be a peaceful president, he bombed Iran, it's terrifying. I grew up with seeing Iraq and what happened there. I'm sure many of you guys have. How terrifying is it? This is horrible. Do you know what? After 2,000 years of men being in charge, but women are supposed to be the emotional ones, like it's bullshit. Bullshit, right? Is what I posted, saying that it's scary times. How unnerving and scary. That's the commentary I released, which I think is fair commentary, right? I don't claim to be a political analyst. I don't claim to be. I was just a woman in LA, in America, watching the news, going, this is fucking terrifying, right? That's what I posted. I woke up to so many comments from men calling me dumb, calling me stupid, saying that where's my husband, he wouldn't approve of this, oh, I haven't got one, calling me names, a plethora of comments, of hate comments. And when you look at their profile, it's a faceless account, it's somebody with very few followers, it's somebody with contentious posts, right? So they share other people's work, they never post their own work. There's floods of them. Must have been at least 50 odd comments like that. And I'm asking, how come you are allowing that to come through, but you won't allow me to put hashtag feminism? And can you not see that is why? And let's just have a look at some of the comments that I had, because I think...
Do I like it? No, I don't.
Let's just have a look.
Yeah.
And so then this is what I find interesting, right? Because all last week, if you were here on Thursday, we had a great conversation. We had a great conversation about the connection between Mary Magdalene, Bonnie Blue, Sabrina Carpenter, sex work, and how women feel safe, and our idea of safety, right? We all had a big conversation about that. And it was a beautiful conversation. It was one of my favourite live streams I've done, and I've reshared it on YouTube. I've got some clips together and I've shared it, and I think some of the conversations we have, I'm really grateful to you that you offer such insightful, smart, cool feedback. We had some really cool conversations, right? And I clipped it up and I put it on TikTok. it's had a couple of hundred views. And the content is interesting, it's funny, it's quick, it's easy, it's very clearly flat framed, it's got good subtitles on it, it's easy to hear, it's direct to camera, it's short and snappy, and it's had minimal views, right? Minimal views. And yet a post about Iran has had engagement because of men being hateful, because of men's hate comments. So to give you an idea, look, we talked about last week alone, I just want to share this with you because it's kind of making me feel disheartened about using this app. I don't like it and I want to know if anybody else is experiencing it. So I talked about welcoming I'm Louisa, that got 668 views, S-Work and the Catholic Church, and how they've used prostitution as a derogatory term, derogatory things. That got 1,300. Women being used as property and where that came from. This is a bit of history. It's insightful. 500 views. Your favourite OnlyFans content creator. That got 700 views. Sabrina and Tradwives. 900 views. Bearing in mind Sabrina Carpenter is trending right now. So Sabrina Carpenter, that should have got a lot more views than that. And that was a really insightful conversation that we had there. That was a cool one, right? And nowhere in this I put hashtag feminism. Nowhere. Violent men have always been a problem, 1,000 views. Now this is content that's the kind of content that I seek when I look at my FYP. When I look at my TikTok, I look for intelligent, cool, insightful information, social issues, things, but I like it when it's broken down simply, that you can understand it in ways that you go, oh, I get that, I love that. I love how accessible that information is, because I think so much about education is the inaccessibility of it. And what I love about social media is how accessible information is, how we can learn from each other. It's so wonderful that we're sharing each other's resources, right? So these are like insightful, cool conversations that I think are really important to have. And I would watch them again and again, right? This is just my opinion. I would watch this again and again. And then when I posted about Iran, right, and I just said it's scary times, nothing intellectual, nothing historical, just an opinion that it's scary time. It's had 29,000 views and 1,000 likes, and the comments are, you are so pathetic and stupid. What about the MM and mullahs who want to wipe Israel off the face of the earth? Get to grips, you stupid woman. Trump gave Iran more than enough time. People like you are a huge problem. You think the world is full of bubbles and unicorns. It's scary how useless you are. Well, I can't even... Okay. Hang on. Here we go. I'm trying to read ones that I can read. Not another condescending middle-class woman spouting bollocks again. The world won't watch. How would you deal with it? Blah 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 blah. Well done, Trump. Wow. Would you prefer a nuclear war? La 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 la. And there's some love comments as well, right? There's some love comments as well. Now the one that's had the top views, the top likes, is the one that, I know I'm middle class, right? The one that's had the top views, I know this looks like, oh, I couldn't find enough hate comments. There are hate comments there, guys, I promise. There was one from a guy who said that I needed to go eat my avocados and stick a silver spoon, whatever, somewhere. And I clicked on his profile, and he is a father with 2 young children, 2 young girls. And so I went to his profile and commented, was like, you're a dad with 2 young girls. Like, this is... wow, I really hope that they feel safe and happy growing up in a world with men like you in them. And then this guy, like, you're so pathetic and stupid. Now this Nigel Martin guy, look, this is him. This is him. That's him. He's got a nice face, right? That comment has had 59 likes. Men do it. There's been quite a few hateful ones on there, and I've not shared them because they're... oh, here you go. That's why I couldn't find them, because I haven't allowed them. Get a grip and grow up, you silly ass. Calm down, you snowflake. You're showing your stupidity. Wake up, fluffy bunny. So he's meant to just stand by. Clueless woman. Love how many people are experts. Why are you concerned? In fact, what purpose do you serve on this planet? Maybe we should have a woman leader. Oh no, correct. Get a life. You clearly have a lack of understanding of nuclear's capability. People like you are a huge problem. Don't you just love clueless people on the internet? You know nothing about war. You're uninformed goon. Shut up. Like, tons of them. That's why I couldn't find them, because I was like, where are they all? There you go. They're all tons of them, right? They're all on there. A ton of them. And that's why the videos have lots of views, because it's engaged with hates and trolls. So again, my question is, why is TikTok pushing hates and trolls as engagement, but it's not pushing thoughtful, smart, intelligent conversation about women and women's rights and our right to feel safe, our right to pleasure, our right to joy, our right to discuss things? Why is TikTok pushing this and not intelligent, smart content? Actually, I would have thought an app would want, because what you want is engagement. And we've been doing live streams here for what, 5 weeks, and we get like 30 to 40 views. I know it's not a lot, but it's, you know, it's cool. And we talk to each other, and we're building a community here, and I like how insightful and smart and intelligent my audiences are. And I find this really problematic, because I'm just one user, right? And I'm a talented comedian that's got a skill set that I've been, I was going to say gifted, that is critically acclaimed. Like, I'm a critically acclaimed artist, and I'm releasing content for free on social media, and it's not getting likes or traction. It's just not. And so what it is being pushed is these kind of hateful comments. And I think what I kind of want to, and by the way, just so you know, that Nigel guy is really interesting. If you it's really easy to find him, because actually there he is. If you open LinkedIn, he's on LinkedIn. Where is he now? He works at the Victoria College of Music and Drama in London. There he is. Let's just sign in quickly, because it's asking me to sign in. I just want to show you this, because I think it's important to see who we're dealing with. So this is somebody that works in education. Why is it not showing me the people on here? Let's see the people. There he is. There he is. He works at College of Victoria. Works at the musical educator, recorder tutor at Sheffield University Music Department, recorder consultant, Victoria College of Music, Yorkshire Regional Representative Committee member. That's the guy there. So he's on there. So see how easy it was to find him. And the guy with the comments about his kids, I've deleted that. Isn't that mad? Isn't that absolutely mad? So send them his comments. I was going to, and then I thought no. But I think a friend of mine who's Muslim has reported him, because she read the comment and she messaged me and she was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "I know, I'm sorry." And she was like, "That's disgusting." And I showed her what I found out about him. So for me, what I'm finding difficult and challenging is why are they promoting hate comments? Why are they promoting misogyny? Why are they allowing those comments through? But they're not celebrating or rewarding content creators that do stuff about women, or like myself, right? And then it got me thinking of a larger underlying problem. And some of you will be interested in this. Maybe many of you won't be. Have you read a book by Laura Bates? She's incredible. You should check out Laura Bates. She has a book called called Everyday Sexism. And she talks about lots of different examples of sexism, right, in the workplace and thingies. And she talks about how in a new age, when we are creating online spaces where literally there's no rules, we can make our own rules. So there's no reasons that we can't have safety things in place. There's no reason why we can't ban people that misuse it, that are abusive, that are nasty. There's no reasons to any of those things. There's no reasons of any of those things, right? We can include those. We can include safety measures to protect women, to protect children, to protect the vulnerable, all of those things. Meta and such forth doesn't do it because it costs too much money, right? It costs too much money. And what I think that I'm worried about is that even future industries are going to have embedded in them the same bullshit that we've been dealing with for the last God knows how many years. So then when I think about TikTok, and here's my point of why I think TikTok is anti-feminism and in itself a sexist app, and I might be reaching, I'm aware that this is reaching, but here's what I think it is. Because TikTok is a tech bro app. It's a tech bro app. These apps are not designed for fun content. These apps are designed for making money and making you addicted and making you connected and stay connected. And the people that created them are men. Men created these apps, right? and the algorithm has since changed in the USA. The algorithm has changed. I feel like I'm shadow banned by a lot. I see a lot of users saying, are they shadow banned? Like, I've been looking at thingy. It's all, there's so much money that goes into what keeps people on this app, right? And the fact that I can't put hashtag feminism in the United States of America in 2025 on one of the most downloaded apps in the world, I think is incredibly dangerous, is indicative of a wider problem, and it's wild. Because if men created these apps, and men are the ones that are deciding what goes through and what doesn't, what pops, what doesn't, here is my point. I am getting there. TikTok will push content that is in itself inherently sexist, so it will push dancing videos, girls singing along to music, makeup videos, look at me, I'm getting ready, which is one facet of being a woman, absolutely. But it won't push anything that talks about our human rights, our basic right to safety, understanding women in the social construct, understanding women in the population, understanding the things that we face on a daily basis. It won't post any social commentary on politics, society, or anything else like that as a whole. So the only aspect of femalehood and womanhood it is pushing is a traditionally stereotyped version of like not a dumb girl. I don't want to call it a dumb girl because dancing and singing along is not dumb and makeup is not dumb. However, men see it as that. Men see it as dumb. Men see it as dumbed down. Women don't see it as dumbed down, but men do. They like to use it against us. I think it comes from their own inherent jealousy that they can't also be so playful. So men will see it, thank you, as superficial, but it's not superficial, but that's what they'll see it as. They'll see it as superficial. So the superficial aspects of being a woman are celebrated and pushed out and enjoyed, but anything with some bite, with some grit, with some integrity, some authenticity is suppressed. And the only thing that is pushed is when there's engagement, and the engagement comes from trolls and abusive men. And I think you should be reporting them, girls. Every time you see a comment on any of yours, you should be posting them. Why am I not seeing any of the comments? Because I've hidden them, Andrea. Because they're in my ones that I've not allowed through. So Kittylicious says AI programming and search engine algorithms have the same issues. And I've also noticed, for example, ChatGPT. Like, I'll say to it something and I'll ask for information on something, and it will say things like, oh, Louisa, I know you think you're being like a poor, I know you feel like a poor woman right now, or you feel like you have no, what's this? It says stuff in a demeaning way that I'm like, no, I never said I was poor. No, I never said I was vulnerable. I was asking you to help me do this. Oh, I know you might feel like you're going mad. No, I never said I was going mad. Why are you saying this? And it's just ever so slightly inherent sexism. And it worries me because this is going to be on a scale that's huge. So I'd love to get your opinion on how you interact with it, what you find. When you report stuff to TikTok, it doesn't do anything, right? Andrea, can you see me replying to you? I think Alex, she wasn't talking about that. She was talking about the comments on my video about why she couldn't see them. The male perspective is baked in as the default unless you actively do it differently. And where have we seen that before, where the male is the default? I actually say it in God is a Woman the musical. I say it literally in the show. But women have had none of the medical advancement that your measly carcasses have acquired over the last God knows how many thousands of years, because sure, your body is the prototype. So, if in medicine women's bodies weren't put at the forefront of it, but actually we used men's and then as a sideline gave it to women, and we're doing the same with technology, that should be ringing massive alarm bells. And if you can't see a problem with that, then look at what the current president of the United States is doing. Destabilizing the entire fucking world, costing millions if not billions of pounds. And yet you can't fucking afford a holiday. You can't put enough food on the table for your kids. You can't buy a school uniform. Really? We can't afford to fucking fix the planet. We can't afford to fix the roads. We can't afford to protect and look after children. We can't afford to lock away rapists. Are you joking? We can't afford to do that. that you can afford to bomb into oblivion. And people go, oh yeah, but you know, think they're liberating the Iranian women. You don't understand what regime they're under. I do understand what regime they're under, but you've never liberated women by bombing them. And you're talking about liberation, and you're talking about, oh, like the gays, yeah, but they throw the gays off the buildings there. Oh, you mean like here? You mean like here where we have a go at drag queens, try and take out literature from libraries, where we demonize the queer community structurally, socially, where you've got a black woman that died, that was forced to remain fucking, you know, I don't want to say alive, on machines, because she was pregnant at the time she died, and they had to cut out her fetus because she was rotting. You want to talk about freedom? You want to talk about liberation? Throw that, gonna be like, oh, who's liberated from this? Incubate her. Thank you, Lauren. That's a better word. Thank you. And I don't know how. I think this is all connected. Adriana Smith is her name. I think this is all inherently connected. And it's driving me mad, and I'm sure you lot feel the same. I'm finding it's overwhelming, and it's terrifying, and it's too much. And the second you become immune to it, that's what billions of pounds has been spent on for us to become immune to it. And I don't think we should. I don't think we can. And the misogyny that is rife, I would argue, is the biggest terrorist threat to the world right now. Misogyny. It leaves me lost for words. I'm in a constant state of paralysis. Now, how many of us are feeling like that, rather than going about our day jobs, trying to live this beautiful gift that we have called life? How many of us are being able to do that? And I'm here now doing on social media. I'm supposed to be growing this account because I want you guys to come and see my musical. And instead, I'm here fucking talking about this shit because it's bullshit. This isn't funny. This isn't engaging. This isn't going to build me a following on my Patreon. This isn't going to get bums on seats to my musical. But I care about this stuff. I think it's important. I think we should be talking about it. And if we can't collectively come together and go, hey, is this real? If you, by all means, if you want somebody that's funny and just like, go somewhere else. You're not for me. I have no interest in you. Somebody Instagrammed me the other day, and they were like, oh, this isn't funny. And I replied saying, no, but it gives you reasoning behind what's in the show, which is very funny. Oh, that's all right then. I really loved your last show. Ha 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 ha. Fuck off. Genuinely fuck off. Like, what do you want? Like, what are you going to people for? Why are we okay with people being dumbed down? Why are we okay with the dumbing down of society? And these apps are making it worse. And so then I'm torn between, well, stop using it, don't go on there, post dumb shit, which I don't have, or keep posting the content that I like, that I would watch at least twice, and hope that one day in the future you'll have a back catalogue that people go, oh, I appreciated that. What are your thoughts? Welcome to the world of technology. And I think it's only going to get scarier. I think it's only going to get scarier. I saw a thing the other day. I looked at the thing about AI pornography, right? AI porn. Laura Bates was talking about their thing. And it is wild. The amount of AI that can be used now, the technology that can be used for fake accounts, for fake corn, for fake profiles of people, of like celebrities and figures, where they can literally be abused and tormented and have all these horrible things happen to them, and there is zero accountability. And social media is supposed to be a place where we are brought together, where we are more connected than we've ever been before, and yet the conditions of what we connect with are being limited constantly. So if you want to post a deep fake account, if you want to post abuse, if you want to be a troll, you get free reign. But if I say hashtag feminism, this goes against community guidelines, and you don't think we have a problem. Monkey Dust says, I did a degree in computer sciences, left 10 years. The top tech people don't let their kids use the web. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. And great point. We have lost the social part of social media. It's now an advertising media. Bernie for president, always. And listen, there's nothing wrong with dumb videos. Like, I love videos of dogs. I love videos of dogs chewing. I could watch videos of dogs chewing all day. There's a video that's been clipped and me and Bernie are in it. Why have I got a flash goal? What does that even mean? Flash goal. I don't know what that means, but there we go. We've got a flash goal. I can't remember what I was saying. I love like dancing videos and music videos and Kelly Clarkson videos. These are not dumb videos. These are great videos. I love this content. But I also want to see content about Iran. I want to see content about Gaza. I want to see content about feminism. I want to see content about AI bots. I want to see content about sexism. I want to see content about #feminism. I want to see and feed and read and learn. And this app used to be that. And it hasn't been for a while now, probably for the last few months. I feel like it's changed. And I don't know if it's still the same in the UK, but in the US it's very different. And I find that terrifying. So how do I build this community, and how can I share my work with you in a way that I can talk to you, because you like what I do and I like what you do? How can I do that without being harmed by this? Like, how do I do that? So in the last week alone, I posted about 22 clips on TikTok, all that have had like 500 views. I posted a Substack article. I'd love you to go check it out. It's called Dead Man, and it's about how we slowly are decay on the inside and become dead to the world, and then actually, like, also how do you date somebody that's dead, and then you yourself become dead, and actually the key is to stay alive, right? How do you do that? And I posted 2 YouTube videos, and I would really love you to watch them, because I really like the content that I released, and it's funny content. Your Patreon and Substacks are so interesting. Would you do an email newsletter? I kind of feel like that's what my Patreon Substack is my newsletter. Like, I feel like that's what it is. And the content that I can release on those things are used from this. I left TikTok because of the sales, right? Everything's about sales now. I came back for your lives. You're authentic, and that's rare. Thank you. Support Louisa on patreon.com/Louisa Omiland. Thank you so much. So Patreon is great because I've got my little community on there, and I was so upset. I was on 548, right? I was so close to 550. I'm on the same amount of money, but I've gone down to 542. How, you do the maths, how has that worked? How have I lost 6 people, but I'm on the same amount of money? I don't understand how that's happened. Yeah, I'm on 543. You should pin your Patreon. Yeah, people can find my Patreon. I'm also aware that I'm pushing Patreon every day, and I'm pushing it. I don't know, gang. I don't know. It's just navigating this world, isn't it? And it's weird. Pin my comment. Thanks, Boo. Let me pin your comment. Pin this comment. Thanks, Boo. And I'm aware that content like this won't necessarily make people be like, I want to support our Patreon. But the content that I'm releasing is only because of my Patreon. I'm not earning any money. I am thinking of selling my house because I'm fucked. I think I'm going to have to leave here at the end of July. I can't afford to stay. And I find listen, everybody has problems. Everyone's going through shit. Like, my life is easy, right? I'm easy. I only have myself and Ben to look after. I will be fine. I will figure it out. I'm talented. I can do stuff, right? I can literally do stuff. I really believe in this community. I really believe in this, actually. It's weird because this live streaming, like, we've got 37 people watching. Thank you all, 37 of you if you're watching, and on YouTube if you're watching. I really appreciate this. I'm trying to read your comments at the same time, and I can't do both. And I love this, and I really miss gigging. I really hate that I'm not gigging. And I want you all at a live show. I just want to do live shows. And I hate that I can't sell out 100 dates worldwide because I haven't got the following for it. And yet I see other people that can't put on a show that's the same. I see other people that are putting on a show that are just as good, if not better for them. Good for you. But I'm like, I should be playing in that club and I can't because I haven't got the following, even though I've put in the time. And so then I go, right, I'm doing the right thing. Let's do this. You need Patreon. That's why you're doing TikTok, to prioritise the work that will get you there. Thank you, Lauren. I apologise if this is a disheartened video. So I posted, I tell you what, I posted some content that I think is funny content. I've been posting Mary Magdalene stories on my Instagram, my reels, and I have 100,000 followers on here. My views are reaching 300, 400, 500, 600 people, even though there's over 100,000 of you on here. There's over 220,000 on my Facebook page, and yet again, it's getting like 20 likes. I posted a video that I would love for you to watch. One of them is I recorded a 73 questions with God. So if you know the Vogue series, 73 questions, I posted a 73 questions with God, and in it you meet God, who's in the show. And I shared it on YouTube, and it's had maybe 80 views. Like, it's had no views. And I'm going, okay, so I'm like, okay, release Substack, release TikToks, doing live streams, sharing the clips, cutting the content, pushing the Patreon, working on the script, releasing content that's funny, releasing Mary Magdalene stuff, special nod to Beyonce and the 73 questions with God, posting it. And it literally gets hardly any views. And then I do a random video about Iran, and I get a plethora of comments calling me a dumb bitch. Like, I'm so over it. I don't want to dance to this tune. Have a look on my YouTube. If you're not on my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing. So I posted 73 questions with God. And then I've been sharing a behind the scenes video of making the musical and some of the character choices. And so, yeah, I'm going to YouTube after this live. Thank you. Don't leave me now. Stay here, but afterwards go to... I think God should sign off the next video with what would Beyonce do. Like, I don't reference what would Beyonce do anymore. I haven't done that for a long time. It was very much a very precious and beautiful part of my life, but it's kind of tinged with pain, and I don't want to touch it. So I don't reference her like that anymore. Like, it's beautiful and I see it, and it's such an iconic show, and even when I hear songs from the show in it, or even the songs from the warm up, or like lines from it, it makes my heart full. And like, on my deathbed and on my grave, I will know that I created that show and I love that show and it gave me the best times of my life, but that show makes me too sad. So I can't, I don't reference it anymore. Why so bitter? Wink, exactly. So I've also shared a behind the scenes video I'm making the musical, and I released an episode yesterday, and it's about having my dream cast and the reasons for my character choices, right? So who I want to play God in my shows, and I love it, right? And I loved the character choices, and I've shared it, and it's literally like a 15-minute video, and I shared it on Instagram, and it's had like 14 likes, 15 likes, and you're like, what do you want? And I don't want to stop making that kind of content because I love it. It's because you're not dancing to the tune, asking for gifts, that might be suppressing your account. Jilly, hi Jilly. Hey, I love your new profile picture, Jilly. That's beautiful. You look very beautiful. I love 73 questions, so clever and funny. Can we character profiles maybe? What do you mean, Alex? Lynn says we need to support people like Louisa. We need female voices like hers. I agree, thank you. 50% off the live goal is completed. Oh, they're asking you to give gifts and money. I see. That's why they're not pushing it. I see. You sent a rose. Thank you very much. I don't know, gang. I don't know. The show starts next week on Tuesday, and I don't know how. I'm praying that people come. I am praying for a miracle that somehow people will come and that we will sell tickets and that I'll have bums on seats. Again, I'm on about 7 or 8 ticket sales. I'm doing everything I can possibly think of. We are into week 5 of 8 weeks of spaghetti, and I have done so much content. Like, I'm really proud of the work I've done. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and she was like, "You just need to get a job. You need to get a job. Like everybody else, you need to do a job you don't want to do." And I was like, "I am. I'm live streaming." And she was like, "You need to get a paid one." I was like, "Okay." So it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Anyway, it's just 8 weeks. 4 more weeks and we're done. 4 more weeks and we're done, and I'll take August off and figure out where me and Bernie are going to live and where we're going to be, because I don't know where to go. Are you proud of yourself? Thank you, Alex. Yeah, like I'm really putting in the time. I'm really fucking trying. It's just disheartening when you're like, there's no engagement. So, and then the engagement that does pop off is just misogynist twats that are faceless accounts, and I want to screen grab all of them and share them, but I'm like, I don't want that to be the content that I engage with. I don't want you lot to see that content. I don't want you lot to see that. I don't want you lot to see what people think or what they write. I don't want you to engage. I don't want you to know that people like that exist. I want this to be a nice place. I want this to be our place. Bunch of strangers are proud of you. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. That's very kind of you to say. We have 3 more days. We have 3 more days of live streaming. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think our Friday live stream worked really well, and I loved it, and I loved the conversation we had, and because it was about a topic that you guys cared about. So is there something that you would like to discuss this week that we could talk about? Because today I really wanted to discuss the apps and how bad it is. I love our parasocial relationship. Me too. So if there's something that you think that is pressing on you, let me know. Can you do me a big favour? Once I finish this live stream in the next few minutes, can you sign up to my YouTube, go on my YouTube and just watch the video? And if you don't like it, by all means, like, tell me. But if you like it, watch it, tell me. Like, I'm putting stuff out there I want you to enjoy. I want you to love it. And the same my TikTok. Can you go to my TikTok and on my last video, just like it, share it, retweet it, engage with it. I loved you guessing our jobs. Well, that was a one-off. I'm on my way to YouTube. Thank you. On it on my other device. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Reporting for duty on socials. Thank you so much. Just engage with it and share it so that maybe, you know, because I want to keep making stuff like that, but but it's like, it's so personal and takes so much time, and I love it, and it's pure and it's beautiful, and you go, here you go, world. And then it's not that people aren't enjoying it, it's that it's being purposefully suppressed or not being pushed. And you're like, why? Because it's a woman being smart and funny. But you'll let guys come on here and be like tailing how women should be raped. Like, that stuff you will push. Like, it makes me deeply sad. Because it just shows that the misogyny is rife, and no matter what gatekeeper you escape, even if I escape the TV gatekeepers in the UK and try and build on socials, social media now has gatekeepers. I am not your stalker. Well, I hope not, because I had to block somebody earlier because it was too much. And I don't think that you can watch me with faceless accounts and not be noticed. Don't think I don't know that there's people out there watching and being disingenuous, and I will just remove you. I like that I can see the names on here and I know the names and faces of people, and that's how will it continue to be. And hey, I'm not somebody that blocks hate comments, because I'm like, you're entitled to your opinion if you don't like something, but anything that's like sinister or nasty or horrible or like guys, we don't engage in that behaviour. We don't engage in that behaviour at all. I have got a link tree. It's on my... Maybe I should make the link tree on my TikTok, do you think? Maybe, because I have got a link tree. Maybe I'll put the link tree on my TikTok and then change everything and have that across the thing. Thank you if you've enjoyed this live stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. We're on 30,000 likes. I've hardly done anything, and it's been a quiet one. People that are haters, especially with faceless accounts, I block them. I love that you uplift women. I think we should. I think we have. It's important to. A link tree on TikTok would be brilliant. Do you think so, Claire? Okay, thank you. Have a great afternoon, Louisa. Thank you, Lauren, and you, baby girl. So I'm sorry I've been disheartened today. I'm disheartened with the world. I'm disheartened with the world. I'm disheartened with the state of affairs. I'm disheartened with who gets power and who gets momentum and who gets to carry out fucking horror. And I'm disheartened that there's so much hate and violence against the world and against human beings and against women specifically. And it's on a micro scale of me having TikTok videos about women's rights that don't get pushed, but men want to come on and do rape threats, and that's fine. And it's on a macro scale of bombing countries and then people going, oh, but we're liberating women there. It's actually sickening beyond belief. 15 shares. 15 shares of what? The live stream. People shared the live stream. What have I had 15 shares of? Is there? Has there? Oh, you guys. Thank you. You legends. Thank you. That's very cool of you. That's very cool of you. I appreciate that. Okay. I am going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. I am going to go to the gym. We're going to sort it out. And we're not going to let the bastards grind us down. Okay? Is that what they say in A Handmaid's Tale? Don't let the bastards grind you down. Do you want to see something really cool? My skin colour. What? I don't know if it will show in this. Guys, look how brown I am. Look how brown and golden I am. Yes. I'm a brown golden sausage. I'm a brown golden sausage. You can't really see, like, in this lighting. I feel like this lighting isn't very good, and let me see if it's on the camera. So on my camera on YouTube, you can see it. Let me see if I can... Hang on a second, gang. Stay there. Where's my Bernaboo? What's my Bernie monkey sausage doing? Let's see if that's better. My Bernie monkey sausage head. I don't know if this will be... Oh no, it's no better whatsoever. Okay. It's no better whatsoever. Okay, right. I'm just gonna have a look. If it is, so no comments on my YouTube video. This is my life. Showing off your tan will make me leave out of pure jealousy. Ha! In your face, Lauren. In your face. See, and you think I haven't got skills. You might not like my songs, but you fucking can't deny my skin. What? That's a lyric. That's a lyric right there. Right, okay, YouTube. Let's see. How am I doing on YouTube? Okay, 0 notifications. That's really great. Let's see how many views my videos have had. This is great. This is so boring. Louisa, nobody cares about this. This is you. It's so self-indulgent. Stop. Nobody cares. But she can stop. Oh, I've had 77 views on my Making a Musical. Okay, well, that's better than 0. But how many likes have I had in it? 17 likes and 77 views. Guys, that's a really good... See? So it's good content, but low views. You just subscribe to YouTube. Is that a real tan? Of course it's a real tan. Look, let me show you my... Of course. Look, it's beautiful. Here's my knee. Look at my lovely knee. I love what your ADHD... I don't have ADHD. Don't diagnose strangers. You don't know. Listen, my 70s... Oh, hi, monkey sausage head. Hi, my beautiful girl. You subscribed on YouTube? Yeah, baby. I've got ADHD buddy is what I've got. ADHD buddy. Admiration. What's the word for Admiration. Admiration, dedication, heart for Bernie. Devotion. Shit at this. Hi, monkey sauce. You can't see her. Hi, monkey sausage. Right. Okay. Hang on. I've had 77 views of my behind the scenes making a musical, and basically in it I want either Dawn French, Whoopi Goldberg, Hannah Waddingham, Kim Cattrall, Dolly Parton, Viola Davis. Have I said everybody? I think I've said everybody. And so then I posted it on my Instagram and I tagged them, and it's had like no love. And actually one day those women, when it becomes a huge, they'll be like, oh, I heard you wanted me to be in your musical. And actually, do you know what? I don't think one day, I think they will think that now. I think if they saw the musical now, they'd be like, I'd love to play God. I genuinely believe that with all my heart. Like, I'd actually bet my life on it. Which is why I'm thinking of selling my house. Because when you have nothing else in life, do you know what you should do? Just chase your dreams. Got nothing to lose apart from like the house. My Vogue has had 25 likes. It's not even that funny. The 73 questions even isn't that funny. But I'm tired of chasing my dreams. Can the dreams stay still? Please, for fuck's sake. Bette Midler would be great as God. Listen. You're not allowed to give me. Somebody commented on my Instagram and they were like, oh, this person would be great as God. No, that's not your job. You don't get to say. I picked the characters already. You don't know the show. You don't get to say. Oh, that's not very warm. I thank you, Jekyll. Sorry is the right answer. When I want your opinion, Jekyll, on something, I will ask for it. For example, Jekyll. I know I should be sorry. I don't like it when people tell me who my characters should be. I get very defensive. I get very defensive of my work when people go, oh, no. And you're supposed to be like, yeah. Like, why can't I just do that? Okay, sorry. Jekyll, can you try that? You're going to unsubscribe from Patreon now. Okay, I understand. I love it when Queen Louisa comes out. Look, can we just... The line between genius and madness, thank you. Jekyll, ask me again. I will blend in. Poor Jekyll. Jekyll's fine. Jekyll, ask me again. Dolly musical was all closed casting, but they used TikTok to pretend there was a search for the next. See, I would never do that to you, Lauren. I'd be like, this is all it is. I don't want your fucking involvement, TikTok. Ask me again, Jekyll. Tell me who you think would play God. Ask me again. Jekyll, ask me fucking again. I'm waiting here for you. Do you have a Jekyll and Hyde side, Louisa? Alex, will you fuck off? This is not the first time you've done this. Where she gets a nail and goes ping, and you're like, ouch. Stop it with your accuracy. Who would you want to play God? Jekyll, you and I both know that's not what you said. Because if you'd have said, Louisa, who would you like to play God? I wouldn't have reacted like this. I would have been like, hey Jekyll, thank you for asking, because I have a plethora of ideas. Do you know that's my favourite line? One of my favourite lines in the show is Paul, like that Paul, if you like, which Paul? That Paul from the Bible. Paul goes, I was saying you hit the nail on the head, Alex. I was complimenting you in a backhanded way. Oh, you guys are annoying me today. Thank you for being here. So Paul, Paul from the Bible. I haven't got time to answer you, Monica. It's the wrong time to call, okay? Thank you, Jekyll. Jekyll said, Bette Midler would be a good God. And I didn't like that. Oh no, it's me trying. This is me trying. Okay, let me read that again. This is me masking. You know when they say, oh, if you have autism or on the spectrum or ADHD, you mask. Here's an impression of that. Jekyll and Hyde says Bette Midler would be a good God. Thank you for your suggestion. It's a great suggestion. See, I can't do it. So at least in a way, by responding the way I did, you know that I am honest with you. And you can't, you might hate it, but you can't deny that it's there. Not your God, I'm glad you said that. Chef's kiss and the masking. You're masking so well. Please don't have a heart attack. It's an honest reaction. That masking was epic. Thank you. Thank you so much. So one of my favourite shows, I love 11 PM Louisa. I appreciate your honesty. Thank you, Jekyll. I appreciate yours too. What about Jennifer Saunders? I swear to fucking God, Katie. My list of who is God is very clearly in my YouTube video, behind the scenes, making the musical, my dream cast list. The only one person I forgot to add in there was Caroline Ray. Okay? She can be added to it. But nobody, I don't want your suggestions. Okay? I don't want to hear them. What about Hannah Waddingham? I swear, I don't know why you're winding me up when I'm already clearly... I'm just not going to bite. Don't let them affect you, Louisa. They're trying to affect you. Don't let them affect you. Don't let them affect you. Oh no, I feel a dream classes could be controversial, Lauren. I swear to God, you stay in your fucking lane. Okay, we're friends now, Lauren. This week we're friends. Do you remember we're friends? We're friends. Okay. You need to post this clip of you crashing out and trying to mask. No, because it won't bring in new people. People won't watch that and be like, wow, I want to follow her. Okay, I'll stay in my lane. Thank you. Lauren is on my side this week. Okay, don't fucking Lauren's with me. Because people will be like, oh, she's not friendly and positive and doing sing-alongs. And I'll say, well, fuck off. I don't fucking want you here anyway, dickhead. And then, anyway, thank you for joining me on my live stream today. I really appreciate you having you all here. This is all because I put in so much work into releasing these videos and no one's watched them or liked them. And then just a bunch of trolls being horrible. Have you had any mayo today? No. Maybe we could learn a dance routine together. Okay. Ooh, yes. It feels like a toddler being forced to apologise. Chia seeds, anybody? I can see. You know me. You don't know me. We're not friends. Okay. This is a stranger to stranger with no danger. Okay. It's a very healthy dynamic that we have. You should dance to Man Child as God. Man, I don't like that song. Not that I don't like it, I don't care for it. Ugh, The Baker, the Butcher. I can't stand that song. I can't stand that fucking song. It's so annoying. I also think it's weird. Schoolgirl fantasy. Like, I'm so bored of us. Like, I get why she's doing it. I'm not having to go at her. And I get, again, the idea is the men is the problem. But it's fucking just weird, isn't it? It's just weird. Anyway. So can I tell you, so I've had 155 views on my 73 questions with God, and I've had 25 likes, which is really good. So that's a good percentage. 25 by 155 is something like a 25%, half of that, 12% like. And my behind the scenes making the musical, I've had 77 views and 17 likes, which is a much higher percentage of likes. So people like the content. And our epic live stream on Thursday that you guys fucking chef's kiss, that has had 151 views and 21 likes. And is Schoolgirl Fantasies. Oops. Okay. Oh no. This is it's fine, it's just a Monday. 10 likes on Instagram. Really? 10 likes. 29 likes for my 73 questions on Instagram, and I have 60,000 followers. Like, why? Why? Why do you hate me? And TikTok? Any likes on my recent one about women, about my mic drop about women and pleasure? Anything on that?
Sex work
No, that's my other one. Hang on.
There's always been a place for sex work.
Where's my...
here's the thing I would like to say though.
Hang on, I can. I've deleted Instagram off my phone, good for you. Oh, okay, 756 views and my orgasm, 61 likes. And one guy's commented difficult. Let's have a look at you, newer. So, why do men like to show themselves for being inept? Women always think about men's lies but don't realise that a lying man would never give out a fake phone number. That's not as profound as you think it is. Okay, I'm going to go because this is a boring live stream and I've wasted your time and I apologise. So thank you for being here. Just go, okay? You don't need to stay. Just leave the live stream. You're so needy. I know. Cheery bye. Cheery bye, everybody. Can you give us some topics so tomorrow I can stay reined in? Not reined in, like I like being a wild horse, but can we have some structure for tomorrow's show, please? Does anybody have a suggestion? And then we'll go. I brought you with me outside with the dog. That's amazing. Did you? You're officially in the naughty corner. A 5-step dance routine. Hobbies and keeping sane. I won't make any more suggestions. Jekyll and Hyde says he won't make any more suggestions. That's how they fucking learn, bitch. That's how they fucking learn. How to survive when the world is on fire. Fuck knows the answer to that question, mate. Room 101. What's Room 101 again? Isn't this already like Room 101? I'm outside right now. Oh, enjoy. Okay, I'm going to go make some lunch. I'm going to go to the gym today. Oh my god, I woke up this morning, my belly, like, normally is a big slab, so it holds onto the front, so it's like imagine like you could lift it, like a shelf, right? Today, there was a moment of a certain angle, if I breathe in, just a flat wall, mate. No shelf. Does it annoy you if someone tags you in videos for topics? Oh, Selma, I love that you're trying to manage my anger issues. It probably will annoy me, but I did ask you to help me, so no, it won't. Sometimes I see things I think you'd love. Well, tag me in it. People often send me stuff that I'm like, I've seen that. And I should be more like, oh, I haven't seen that, thank you. But I think they think it's stuff that they think I like. Like, it'll be like a woman being like, love yourself, no matter who you are or how you look. And I'm like, I don't know why you're insulting me there, because I very much care who I am and how I look. Like, not that I do care, like I care and I love, and you're suggesting that I didn't love, or that I maybe shouldn't have loved, and now, anyway, I should have ended this live stream a long time ago. You could decide to put me or Jekyll in Room 101. I'm going to Google what Room 101 is. There's 34 of you still watching. That's good, guys. We've had consistently 30 odd people watching our live streams. That's very cool. It's very cool. One day it's going to be 50. Do you know that? And you lot will be like, we were here first. And I'll remember. 28 minutes ago. It's where you get rid of things that go into the room. I speak to you about 2.5 times on average. Many people know your work. Well, it's because you're obsessed, because you're new. Like, when people are new, they're like, oh my god, who is this? I love her. But when you've been here a while, like the rest of them lot, they're like, oh, Louisa, you should have finished 28 minutes ago. So I'll enjoy the love bombing phase whilst it's here, but just know that it won't last, okay? 20 shares on the live stream. Go home. I can go anywhere I want. Anywhere I want, just not home. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna see you later. I will. I love you too, and thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Bye. The singing starts. I will. Eat an egg sandwich, Louise. Do you know what, Alex? I think you're right. I think that's exactly what I'm going to have, is an egg sandwich, because I haven't had an egg sandwich in ages, and what I really need is an egg sandwich. And actually, my Polish mayonnaise arrived on Saturday. That's exactly what I do. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, we're on 48.1. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just get to 50 and I'll go. Don't suck your thumb. You're such a child. Stop. Just I'm an hour late. Hello, positive vibes. You haven't missed much. Make an egg sandwich with us tomorrow. I will try and find some good bread. I've got 50,000 likes on my TikTok. How about Cynthia? I swear